What's going on, everyone? Austin here, and yes, you read the title correctly. WTF1 founder Tommy Bellingham and Matt Gallagher are leaving WTF1. Now, Tom is the one who founded WTF1, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically the premier social media page on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, as far as I'm aware, on Formula One content. They have the podcast that comes out weekly, as well as soon as a piece of news from the Formula One world breaks or after a race, there's always different content and videos that they make on YouTube and constant tweeting about Formula One news and events that are happening. Just to show their reach, they've amassed 1 million followers on Twitter, which, as far as content creators and the Formula One world go, is really rare. However, I would argue that the two main faces of this organization are now leaving. And they didn't say exactly why they're leaving or what they're going to be doing in the future, besides that they have new opportunities, which, if you're going to be leaving a premier, media company, really, for Formula One, you would think that you'd be working in the future maybe directly with Formula One. And if you're leaving, well, it's for a good reason. Now, they came out with a video a few days ago saying that WTF1 is still going to be around and it'll continue to do everything that everybody loves and has come to expect from the organization in the past years, just without them. Now, they're not necessarily leaving you high and dry. They have set out the people who are going to be replacing them, and it looks like there's a team of 5 different people who are going to be the faces of WTF1 going forward. And those individuals are Andre Harrison, Hannah Atkinson, Ciaran Oakes, I'm very sorry for mispronouncing that name, which I'm sure I did, and Charlie Williams. So those individuals are going to be kind of propelling and hopefully moving WTF1 forward in the future. Now, what I hope they understand, and what all the fans understand, I'm sure, are that when a viewer initially tunes in to a YouTube channel, a Twitter page, an Instagram page, they originally go there just because they saw a video they liked, a topic that they enjoy, or something along those lines. But what ends up happening if they're a consistent viewer is they start to enjoy the person and the personality of the person, sometimes even more than they enjoy the topic or the content themselves, and they become a follower of the individual, to the point where if an individual would leave an organization such as WTF1, that fan would also leave, or just lose interest with how the organization's proceeding going forward. I think as far as the send-off goes, what Matty and Tom did was pretty good. They made a video explaining the reasons. They thanked everyone for watching and tuning in over the years, and then had the new faces of WTF1 kind of introduce themselves, which I think was great. So the two very interesting things to see going forward is, well, first off, what are Tom and Matt going to be doing in the future? I really hope it's working directly with F1. I know Matt was a big face of the F1 esports league, which was exciting. He brought a lot of personality to that, which I think was really great. So it'd be really cool to see them, being an independent F1 kind of creators and personalities, start working with the actual F1 organization. That'd be great, and media team. And number 2, I think a really interesting thing to see is if they're going to have the same audience, if the audience is going to care about these new individuals as much as they did Tom and Matt, who clearly built up a huge following and huge brand. So that will be a really interesting thing to keep their eye on. Now, WTF1 is not, breaking up. It's still going to be there. It's still going to be producing a ton of stuff. Now there's kind of 5 faces instead of the main 2. So I'm very excited to see what happens. I've personally not been the biggest consumer of their YouTube videos, or, I follow them on Twitter, but that's about it. I don't necessarily listen to the podcast. So if you are fans of them, let me know what you think about them stepping away. Let me know what videos you like from them. And let me know if you think WTF1 is going to be the same after they leave. Exciting new chapter in everyone's lives. Thank you so much for watching. It'd mean the world if you subscribe to the channel, trying to grow our own little F1 channel community here. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.